Well, it's been another highly successful season for Lucky Lodge and also a personal milestone for Robbie Morris. Robbie's got another very strong book of drives on Tuesday afternoon. I caught up with Robbie during his commitments at Clubman Eagle tonight. Well, as I mentioned, Robbie, the winners keep flowing for Lucky Lodge. It's been another wonderful season. Kerry Ann currently sharing the States Premiership as far as the training ranks are concerned with Belinda McCarthy, both on 98, Amanda on 92, so the ladies are dominating in that regard.
Yeah, no, they're doing a really good job. You know, they present their horses good, and they're all racing really good. So it's a credit to all the teams. But yeah, us in particular, we're really happy with where we're at, and we've had another good year. Personal
satisfaction as far as you're concerned, ticking over the 1,600 wins. Congratulations on that, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. It's it's gone pretty quick. You know, I think from where he started in 2008, I think it was end of 2008 to where we are now. You know, you couldn't have probably asked for much more, and we've driven plenty of nice horses and a lot of winners, and probably had a lot of owners support the stable and a lot of good trainers support myself. So yeah, I'm very lucky in that respect.
Currently sitting fifth on the state premiership, 110 winners, 186 placings, Rob. So very consistent season, and in the Metro running seventh with 13 winners.
Yeah, look, we we sort of model ourselves on trying to be as consistent as we can for our owners, and me for the trainers I drive for. I try and if we keep running first four, we're getting money. So yeah, it's been a good year. 110 winners and sort of 186 placings, so we can't complain. It's been good, and now I've had a really good run.
Big team on Tuesday, and you can't drive the winner of the first race, which you have been doing on a regular basis of late because Wano's changed the order around.
Yeah, that's right. He's probably got sick of me winning it, so he's flipped it around on me. But no, we're really happy with where all the horses are at the moment. The trotters have been ultra consistent, and yeah, no, it's been a really good run on a Tuesday.
You kick off proceedings in the second with Queen of Strathfield. She carries the number 2 saddlecloth. The draw is a plus, but a form isn't.
Yeah, look, she probably hasn't been as bad as what she looks. She's been jammed in a couple of races she shouldn't have been in. Didn't race for 3 weeks there and raced first up last week. And pretty sure Josh drove her, and he said she raced pretty good, but she had to race She's a Pleasure, who I think's above and beyond better than her. So look, she's probably dropped. I think there's 2 of them up to 55s, and she's in the lowest one. So she probably gets a chance dropping back a little bit in grade there. So I don't think she's out of it. I definitely think she's a good each way chance.
Over to the third, Don't Touch This, and Agent Mary. Agent going around tonight.
Yeah, old Agent Mary, he's a war horse. He enjoys his racing, and he likes to just tick over. He doesn't do much during the week, and he enjoys his lifestyle. So he'll race tonight and then step out again on Tuesday, and I'll give him a good show on Tuesday again. He's back in the 55 grade again, and he always runs a good hole.
Over to race 4, once again, 2 in the trot. Sunny G going very well, coming off a gritty win. And Princess Kenny, now, she showed a lot of potential and then seemed to lose her way, but the 2 recent trials would suggest she's on her way back.
Yeah, she is. She's always been a funny little mare. She's had enormous amounts of ability, but always accident prone. Last prep we had her going really good. Then she put a leg in a fence, and then we've stopped on her. She's actually got a mare. She's got an ET now, about to drop in another mare. So she went through that process last year when she hurt herself, and then we've worked her back up again this time. But she'll only race to the end of the year, and then just try and pick up a bit more money, and hopefully she'll go and foal to Love You. So she's exceptionally bred, and we're looking forward to her babies. But she's just one of them mares that just always seems to run into a fence or run into something, and she argues with herself some days. So typical female, but yeah, most of the time, yeah, she's been a headache, but hopefully she can get a couple of wins before the end of the year.
Kerry Ann's taking that particular drive. Is that a guide?
Yeah, look, to be honest with you, every time I put someone else on Sunny G, they gallop. So I probably would have rather drive Princess Kenny, but Sunny's been faultless and he's been trotting really good. But every time someone else gets on him, he seems to want to play up. So I just stuck with him.
Over to race 6, probably Idle Hands for Troy Williams. I'm Bill's Last for your particular stable. Which way will you be going?
I'll drive on Bill's Last. He's owned by John Green and Tech Services, and they've been massive supporters to Lucky Lodge for a lot of years, so I'll stick with him. Got to show a bit of loyalty. That's just the way it is. Troy's been great to me too, but Tech Service and John Green and his family have been loyal. We've trained horses for them for 40 years, so yeah, I'll stick with him. He's going really good. He probably looked a bit plain last week, but there was a massive headwind turned into the back. They went 54, which on last week's track with the wind was probably a pretty good run. Look, he's a 53.5 horse and he's best anyway, but if he gets a good, nice day, he'll roll along in front and he'll run his 53 mile, and he'll probably run first 3. I don't know if he likes winning all that much, but he's been running seconds and thirds, yeah.
Idle Hands has been placed in 3 of his past 4. It looked a little bit unlucky with you in the sulky last week.
Yeah, look, he's I'm pretty happy with the way he's moving forward, so if he gets a good trip there, and I think he'll run a nice race.
Over to race 7, interesting newcomer to Lucky Lodge in Clara Eagle, very consistent performer on the country arena.
Yeah, he is. He's owned by the McKelvey family. Damien's been really supportive of Kerry and the stable for a lot of years now. So look, he's come down for the bread and the blue, so we're just going to let him see Menangle and see how he races. But his work's been really good, and he's been ultra consistent out in the Riverina, so hopefully he can bring his form, and he seems really good at home. So we'll just drive him quiet for one run, but yeah, he's a really nice horse.
Over the last, number one, what's your secret? Very consistent, nicely drawn.
A little bit outgraded there, but I went for the fact that I wanted to draw one, being preferential draw NR. She loves the fence. The last start here, she ran fourth going 50 behind some mares that have stepped out in Saturday night grade. Is first up off her letter. She probably will need the run, but the draws are massively in her favour. And if they don't, if they go down to 50 again, she'll run it, but she might blow out the last 100. But if it's a normal sort of race and they only go 52.5 and she's sitting three fence, she'll be ultra dangerous turning for home.
Is there a good thing from Lucky Lodge?
No, I don't think there's a good thing. They're all consistent, but like I said, from the draw, if they don't go silly, I think Watch Your Secret's well drawn.
While they were operating before the previous race, I was interviewing Harry Martin, and you called out to Harry. Would there be a more loved or respected person in the barn than Harry?
No, I don't think so. Harry's been very close to me and Kerry for a lot of years now, and he's a marvel. He gets out there, he works them all, he gets his own grain, and I love watching him train, because he's old school, his horses are fit, they're hard, they look enormous. And he's always got some bit of wisdom to tell you, and we all have a really good respect for Harry, and he's a great fella, and it's good to see him get another good horse because he deserves it.
Robbie, thanks for your time.
Thank you.